the difference between living your life by design versus, I think, what people mostly do, which is falling into one thing and then falling into the next thing. Have you got any thoughts there?
Yeah, it it does take a little bit of extra mental space to take a pause and consider how you want to feel as you move through life, how you want other people to feel as they interact with you. However, it doesn't take any more action. Being intentional about how we show up is about just taking that pause and saying, what do I want to come of this moment? What is it that I want from this moment? And not only just thinking about it, but then vocalizing it to the people around you and continually setting those expectations and sharing those intentions, which is a deeply vulnerable thing. So it does take practice, right? And to learn to listen to our own voices. But ultimately, what I find is that being intentional actually helps us to do less, right? And to stop saying yes to things we don't actually want to do and start feeling empowered to say no to the things we don't want to do so that we can show up better in the ways and things that we actually do want to do and be invested in. And so it's really talking about intention is about how we're investing ourselves and our energy and our time. What do we want to be investing it in and how? Um, and it's deeply important that we get curious. And so I would just come back to the foundation of curiosity, respect, and accountability. And anything and everything we want to be good at, we have to practice. So this is not a all of a sudden you set an intention and it transforms your life. No, that's not how it works. Unfortunately, I wish there was a magic bullet. There isn't. you know, it's more about taking that 5 minutes in the morning to meditate and ask yourself, how do you want to show up that day? It's more about taking that deep breath in and out and reminding yourself of your intention for the day. As you move throughout the day. And then having conversations with people before you enter moments together, right? Like before you go on vacation or before you go to an event, before you go to a dinner at your family's house, before just setting these intentions, having these conversations so that we're truly in relationship with people. Because I think oftentimes we're so busy, we're just moving through the world and we're assuming that the people around us are aligned with what we want. And oftentimes they're not, right? Because we haven't asked, we don't even know. And that's where the conflict comes in. Doesn't mean that there's no conflict in discussion around intentions. But once we have those conversations, there's a lot less tension in our lives. And I've recognized how beautiful my relationships have become the more intentional I have become with both myself and with the people I'm in relationship with.